Transforming Incident Command Competence is an active participation workshop designed to raise your understanding of simulation as a training tool. This is accomplished by a three-pronged participation approach. One is active time in a simulation system, allowing trainers to both set advanced parameters and trigger dynamic events. Two breakout sessions will focus on discussing ways of incorporating simulation into your training reality and ways of eliminating barriers to adoption of simulation as a meaningful training tool. Rising command staff have fought far fewer fires than the veteran chiefs they're replacing. Where do they get to practice the skills that they're learning about in active fire situations? Modern simulations have the opportunity to allow practice in emerging knowledge so that we look at increasing competency on the job and we can measure that competence. Class participants will come from across the U.S. and also internationally. The combination of rich discussion and creative brainstorming is really what's meant to immerse the participants in this focused area of fire command. Through instructor leading and guiding, we hope to stimulate wonderful peer-to-peer discussion on both common and unique issues, opportunities, and challenges in both adoption and designing for modern simulation systems. For the past 30 years, I've led applied research projects looking at diverse stakeholders and what it means to increase their performance in whatever their space of operation is, be it mount training for warfighters, rehabilitation of cognitive TBI patients coming out of the Air Force, or high-risk industrial training for the world's largest oilfield services corporation. Through all those, I've honed looking at those different lenses to really be able to look at fire command and say, how can we affect this space and impact success using technology? This session showcases 21st century tools and techniques for trainers. It gives you an opportunity for guided discussion with this storytelling tool and on simulation supporting growing performance competency measurements. That data can be useful, the data that comes out of modern systems, when you're looking at promotion candidates or when there is strategic planning for intergenerational turnover in command staff. How can barriers to adoption be overcome, and how can simulation be appropriately designed to be included into the training regime in each one of your departments? What are the common and the unique elements that need to be considered? We're looking forward for rich discussion. The session will provide a lot of food for thought. So we would love to see you at FDIC Conference 2020 in Indianapolis.